Welcome back to the Six Man Podcast.
I just got done singing Ave Maria.
Yeah, in memory of the homie.
In memory, man.
Yeah, we had a tough loss this week. You guys won't be getting this episode until yesterday was a very tough day for the homie, but long story short, had to put down and bury my cat. So for those of you who got invested in previous episodes, I have bad news and I'm very sorry. I myself am devastated, heartbroken, any word you can use.
The man who just lost his cat said, "I'm very sorry."
Yeah.
To our audience.
But he's got a nice little spot in the garden where we buried him, and he will live on. He will be a polydactyl extra-toed angel.
Polydactyl?
That's what it's called when cats have extra toes.
Oh, this isn't just a Gibby thing? This is like a real condition?
Oh, it's what they called him, polydactyl. It's very common.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, not very, but it's less freakish than you think.
Gibby's still 1 in a million, but...
No, he is.
But man, those toes, man. I thought that was only him.
He's 1 in a billion.
He is.
He really was.
He
But
was gray and he was a cat.
in loving memory.
He had lots of toes.
But on a more positive note, the boys are on the podcast. For the first time in a while, we got a little bit of drink action.
Drinky winky?
I'm gonna crack this. I don't know if you'll.
Why is it that every time I squeeze this, it feels like there's ice in it? But I think it's just like the paper or the tape or something.
It like crackled and sounded like
it did. At first I thought it was frozen, but
yeah.
Cold. Okay, they have to make sure that it's cold.
But this is
cold
a nice
IPA.
This
is
nice.
Warm, though?
This is a nice strong beer. So those of you who drink responsibly.
Oh, this is strong. Yeah.
A lot of things going on. We were out running routes and playing footy in the yard. It felt like we were in public school again. It was fun.
Yeah.
I was getting dogged.
Yep.
It really did feel like public school.
How did it feel to get dogged by a man in Crocs? How did that feel?
How does it feel that
I just want to check in on your morale, you know?
You know, we both can't defend each other.
Listen.
So
listen. I'm still wondering if there's a map anywhere in this because I know you need a map.
I'm aware I need a map.
I just want to know, like, do you guys have a map in here anywhere?
I'm just saying
that could help you out by any chance.
I'm just saying we did 2 possessions of a 1v1. I scored and you didn't.
Listen.
So I beat you.
Listen, all right.
I beat you.
Listen.
I beat you.
Listen. First of all, I beat you in a game of bitch. So who's the real winner?
Yeah, and then I beat you in a game of 21 where you were up.
No, you didn't.
You were up 19-13. You had a chance to win.
You're literally making that up.
No,
Yeah,
you were
are.
gaslighting the audience. My girl watched it.
How was I up 19-13 and then you won?
Because you had a shot to clinch the win and you missed it, like I said would happen.
And then you made a 1 point and got to 14 and then
19-12.
Yeah, let's set the record straight.
It was 19-12. You bricked it like I said you would because you're not clutch.
Cap.
And then I grabbed the rebound, made it, and then drilled.
I was up 7.
And then drilled 4 straight shots to take the dub.
All right, man.
Buddy choked it.
The last 1v1 we played, I won.
I don't even remember when that was.
I remember.
I'm on a bum ankle.
Excuses.
Just be ready.
All this guy has is excuses. Like, it's unbelievable.
Yep. Listen, man.
Oh, my ankle.
My ankle is absolute dog shit right now.
Oh, I broke my ankle twice.
I didn't break it. I twisted it.
Doing this. Twisted it with a 4-month recovery each time.
Yep.
So you broke it.
It was the re-injury.
It was fractured.
It was the re-injury that made it very worse.
Was it the re-injury that hurt your mental stability as well?
Oh, yeah.
You did it the exact same way.
But it's done unbelievable things for my confidence.
Oh, has it?
I unlocked that dark fade.
Cap.
You are not ready for what I'm going to do to you on a basketball court.
No.
You
have to be European to really master the dark fade.
I am Zlatan. No, but the amount of times people pull me aside and say that, I was thinking the other day.
Pull you aside?
Yeah. I was at Canada's Wonderland. A group of 5 kids are like, Zlatan?
Should have just signed their autographs.
I should have been an egotistical maniac and be like, the best moment of your life is seeing me here.
And I'm not Zlatan.
I'm not even Zlatan.
This is just the best moment of your life.
That's something Zlatan would say.
Because I'm me.
Not that big into soccer, but I am into Erling Haaland.
He's a freak of nature.
He's disgusting.
Oh, he's pretty gross.
Mbappe is pretty gross. But I'm I'm not that informed on soccer.
Mbappe, another freak of nature.
All I know is the entire MLS is paying Messi to go play for Inter Miami.
What?
Messi went to Inter Miami.
But what are you talking about, the entire MLS?
So Messi gets so much money aside from getting paid like $100 and something million a season.
Mm-hmm.
He gets percentages from the streaming, like from all of Apple TV, because they own rights to stream the MLS. He also gets a stake in Inter Miami once he retires. He gets a stake in Adidas jersey sales, and there's a bunch of other things.
Is this part of why Zlatan did it? Because he went to the MLS too, right?
But yeah, Zlatan wasn't as big of a star when he went over. Like, he was pretty... I mean, Messi's a little bit washed too, but Messi's still Messi.
He just won a World Cup.
I know, but he's not the Messi of 2010.
Yeah, man.
That's a fact.
2010 Messi was probably like... It was the most unbelievable football highlights I've ever watched.
No, watch Zlatan's highlights. His goals were the most
Zlatan
disgusting thing I've ever seen.
Messi definitely has the stats and the accolades in his favor, but I mean, there are definitely some guys out there that can do things that Messi can't, like 100%.
We're out here talking about soccer.
It's football.
Football.
No, I also call it soccer.
I call it soccer.
I called it soccer for a long time, and then I was corrected.
By whom?
Fahiz.
Fahizel?
Yeah, Fahizel corrected me multiple times.
Respect to Fahizel. If he knows more about soccer.
He honestly indoctrinated me. I was so against it at the start. I was like, no, it is soccer.
I hope that he knows more about soccer than he does basketball. For his
He
sake.
definitely does.
That's good, because his showing in Fantasy League was interesting.
If we could do fantasy soccer, I'm pretty sure he would do much better.
Yeah, I would not play. Also, I'm not.
No,
I don't know if I've told you I'm not playing fantasy this year.
You have told me that, and that's stupid.
I'm not playing.
You're being lame.
I'm taking the year off.
Why?
At least
it's not a job.
I'm retired.
It's not a job.
I'm just saying I should have been paid for the other league.
It's a fun
as well.
pastime.
I should have been paid for the other league.
You do this to yourself.
I'm not doing anything to myself.
Yes, you
I
are.
don't want to play.
Yes, you do. You just don't want to play because you make it this like.
Do you know how
way more important than it is?
It is my life.
And you like destroy your life over it.
Yeah, I do.
This isn't anyone else's problem, and you're making it my problem.
Every night I stare at waivers like, should I pick up Christian Watson? Should I pick up Tannehill as quarterback?
You always make these rash decisions like, you know what? I'm not going to do it this year, man.
Yep.
I'm not going to do it. And then watch what'll happen. You're not going to do it, and then I'm going to be doing it, and you'll be like, man, I wish I played fantasy football.
Yeah, name a more manic person. I'll wait.
You.
It's me.
It's you.
But I'll like call myself out in the middle. I'll be on the phone with you like, all right, heads up. I'm off the perk right now.
I'm going to talk to you so much about fantasy while I'm playing fantasy.
Do it.
I'm going to talk to you so much.
No, because I'll experience it vicariously through you.
Okay, never mind. I'm not going to tell you anything about my fantasy.
I'm going to coach your team.
No, you're not going to know anything about my fantasy team.
Can I be assistant GM?
No, you can't be anything.
Give me some control.
No, you don't get any control over anything that I control, all right?
You don't want a 2-league
No,
fantasy
I want
champ?
you to play fantasy.
Nope.
All right, man, you're being lame.
How about we team up?
No, we ain't teaming up. Play fantasy. Stop being lame.
I'm not being lame.
Yes, you are.
I'm just not playing next year.
This is stupid.
Want to focus on the grind.
You could focus on the grind.
It takes at least 4 hours a week away from my life.
That's your problem.
Fix the least.
Fix it.
Not to mention watching the games.
So you're not going to watch the games either?
Not as much. I'm not going to. No, I'm not going to.
You genuinely disappoint me.
Listen, bro, I'm not going to watch Giants versus Eagles at 10 a.m. because my opponent has the Giants defense. I'm not going to do that.
It's genuinely upsetting, the turn that you're taking.
Yep.
I'm upset. I'm upset with you.
You should be.
I'm disappointed.
You should beg me to come out of retirement.
No, I ain't gonna beg you for anything. You should just try getting a grip and play fantasy this year because, yeah, man, you just need to grow up.
No, I am retired. That's that.
You need to grow up.
That's that.
You need to grow up.
When you win both leagues,
try getting a grip.
It's a good note to go out on.
Have you ever tried getting a grip?
Yeah, all right. No, it just destroys my mental state. That's
ridiculous.
Every week, every Sunday especially, am so fucking stressed. It's unbelievable.
That's ridiculous.
During every week of that season, I dreaded Sundays. Even though they went well, majority of them.
You're unbelievable.
I dreaded
You did
it.
not dread them.
I did.
You enjoyed Sundays. You
You don't-
literally did. I watched multiple times football with you on Sundays, and you
Okay.
enjoyed your time.
I don't enjoy playing. I enjoy winning. There's a
You
difference.
looked forward to Sundays. I heard you say multiple times, I'm looking forward to Sunday where we can watch football.
Well, I was capitalist cinnamon because I was capping.
All the way through fantasy football, when you were telling me that you loved fantasy football and you really enjoyed fantasy football, and fantasy football is what got you up in the morning sometimes and what really made you enjoy life.
Yeah, well, like
That was all cap. That was all cap.
not all of it. There are aspects that I enjoy, but also if it went badly, I would have been like in a deep dark hole. I can say that. You should
listen,
never ever let something have that much grip on your mental state. And if
I
it does,
definitely had a couple Sundays where my mental health went down a little too much
that's what I
because
mean.
of fantasy
the
football.
the like 3 weeks where I lost, I was miserable. I was, and I don't want to feel that way about a friggin' game that doesn't matter.
This seems like a skill issue. You need to fix why. I don't know what. You need to just be like the rest of us and take a third place finish.
No, it's like what
Third or fourth place finish and not really try that hard.
No, I'm going to try. If I'm going to play, I'm going to try. And this year, I don't have the energy, so
Listen,
I'm not playing.
You're not.
If something has that much grip on your mental state, you need to reevaluate it. So I'm reevaluating
you don't need to reevaluate the thing. You need to reevaluate your mental state.
Exactly.
That
So
makes you go into this like manic episode over fantasy
let
football.
me retire from the game. Let me go out on a high note.
Listen.
Let me take care of myself, okay?
Listen. You can take care of
You
yourself.
should support me.
You can take care. Listen.
I'm stepping away from the game. You should
I
support
would support
me.
you. I would support you in fixing the part of your mental health that doesn't allow you to play fun games, because
It's not
because
fun.
your mental
It's
health
not
goes so
fun.
down the shitter. When
Yeah.
you play fun fantasy football games with the rest of us, normal people.
You can ask all the athletes who be struggling with their mental health in sports. They need breaks.
Listen.
You need breaks. Ask Tyson Fury.
If there's
Ask him.
anything I'm going to endorse,
It's
It's-
fantasy.
it's fantasy. No. It's supporting one's mental health.
But you're not supporting mine.
Yes, I am. Do something else about it, as opposed to cutting out the. It doesn't cause you.
That's like me
Listen,
going,
bro,
I
listen,
smoke.
bro.
That's like me going, let me say this. It's like me
No,
going,
you're gonna say something stupid.
No, it's
You're
like
gonna
me
say
going,
something. I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say.
let me say what I'm going to say.
You're gonna say like people who smoke weed, and then they say I need to quit smoking weed. That is totally different.
I was going to say that.
That is. I know what you're gonna say.
No, I'm going to say
That is
alcohol.
totally different.
Alcohol.
Also, totally different.
How is it different?
Because the alcohol and weed are a coping mechanism, and that numbs you to your mental issues.
You think
Fantasy football doesn't numb you to your mental issues.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. You just said it. Okay, if it numbs you, then keep doing it. What are you talking about?
I don't want to.
You-
I'm tired of it.
Oh, so you don't like fantasy football?
No, I don't like what it does to me.
Oh, okay.
I love it
So
too
it
much.
doesn't-
That's the problem. I've established
So it's
that.
not a coping mechanism.
Yes,
What-
it is.
No, it's not.
a distraction from life. For one Sunday a week, I get to feel like I'm not a total bum in every other aspect of life. If the one thing I have going for me in my life is fantasy, that's a problem. And that's what I'm saying is during those weeks, I cared more about fantasy than I did any other thing in my life.
And that makes you feel like less of a bum.
That's it. Well, for that Sunday when I dogged everyone, yes, in both leagues, I felt like a winner. But I want to feel like a winner outside of fantasy, and then I'll come back and dog everyone.
Okay, so you're gonna make a return eventually.
Eventually.
You're taking a season
I'm
off.
taking a Jordan hiatus.
All right,
But I
listen.
also want to focus on the grind.
All right, man. I'm gonna protest this till the day I die.
I know, but just understand me. I'm looking out for my mental state here.
All right, man.
You just advocated for someone's positive mental health, yet you're like, no, you're a bitch. Don't quit.
I didn't call you a bitch. I just said, listen, man.
I don't know. I could probably.
I beat you in a game of bitch, and that's all
By
that I
one-
said.
I listen. You had BITC. You were one letter away.
Listen, man.
I should have had you on that bounce shot.
But you didn't, though.
No.
But you didn't, though. I didn't get that H, and you got it.
But
I'm excited about my slushy, and oh my goodness.
But now's probably a good time to get into thank you to the sponsor of today's episode. BetterHelp is an online therapy service that with just a short series of questions cater a therapist to your specific needs. I personally went through the sign-up process and can't stress enough just how easy it is to get started.
BetterHelp is the world's largest therapy service, and it's 100% online. With BetterHelp, you can tap into a network of over 30,000 licensed and experienced therapists who can help you with a wide range of issues. To get started, you just answer a few questions about your needs and preferences in therapy. That way, BetterHelp can match you with the right therapist from their network. Then you can talk to your therapist however you feel comfortable, whether it's via text, chat, phone, or video call.
And again, that's BetterHelp. Better H-E-L-P. With BetterHelp, you can message your therapist at any time and schedule live sessions when it's convenient for you. If your therapist isn't the right fit for any reason, you can switch to a new therapist at no additional charge. With BetterHelp, you get the same professionalism and quality you expect from in-office therapy, but with a therapist who is custom picked for you with more scheduling flexibility and at a more affordable price. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/the6man. That's betterhelp.com/THE6IXMAN.com.
We're back.
Left a little gap.
Oh, there was a gap.
We always leave a gap in the podcast for that sponsor. Shout out to the sponsor. We appreciate y'all.
Shout out BetterHelp, people who are helping people to get back into fantasy football.
I mean, that's what it'll help me do, hopefully. No, if something is too draining, like it could be something you totally love. Like there are times in my life where as a high-performance athlete, the sport that I loved more than anything else and I was completely obsessed with was also just sucking the life out of me. That's crazy. Pause.
What?
I was trying to say something serious. This man.
What do you mean? No. Continue. I didn't do anything.
So I was saying it was sucking the life out of me.
Yeah. I was sucking the life out of you.
And yeah, sometimes it can be just draining. Like there's a reason some athletes just fold under the pressure of their sport.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean they're not a good athlete. It means that their mental state, their mind is not equipped for the abuse it's taking.
Right.
Is Ben Simmons a bitch or just have poor mental drive? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mental drive. What do you mean by mental drive?
Like his mentality should be, fuck all y'all. I'm a good player. Watch me play good. But instead he's like, no, I'm getting that bag. Screw y'all. I'm going to just not play. My back hurts.
Even though it does not.
We don't know.
Maybe
we don't know. That's the thing that pissed me off the most. Is like you can say you're injured, and I can't say you're not.
Yeah, that was the thing with Kawhi too. Although we could say that he was we could say that he wasn't injured when the doctor said that he wasn't injured and he didn't.
Kawhi does have ligament tears and stuff.
I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about Spurs days, but
Spurs Kawhi
was
also a goat.
Oh,
he was filth.
That year that Zaza Bitchia took out his ankle. I think they would have won Actually, no, they would have gone to play the Cavs, right? I think so. That was the first KD year, right?
Was that the conference finals or the second round?
I think it was the conference finals.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Because then in 20...
That was the first KD year. They were up by like 25 when that happened.
And then I don't know if it was that year that the Rockets almost beat them the series before, maybe?
No, the Rockets, when they almost beat them, that was the conference finals. That was when they had
2018?
CP, and that was 2018.
Right, okay.
And then 2019
Man,
is when the Raptors won. Good old Raptors.
Man, 2018 NBA Finals, probably...
Was Nick Nurse overrated?
Yes.
Is Nick Nurse overrated?
Nick Nurse is overrated.
We're talking so quiet on here.
Nick Nurse is absolutely overrated, and the Sixers are going to be just as ass next year as they were this year.
They were
the third seed, but I mean in the playoffs, they're not going to do anything.
Here's a question for you. In all the sports, who is your favorite mental health advocate? You can make your take like who's done more, who you just like better. For me, my answer is like it's instant. I know who I'm saying.
I know you're going to say Paul George, but I would say
No? Michael Phelps.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
He was one of the first. That's what post 2008, Mans was struggling.
I mean, I would say K-Love just because he's a Cleveland Cav.
I respect that. Cav. Talking about
he was one of the first to come out. Him and DeMar. I think.
It was from a very interesting perspective how he talked about having a panic attack, and at his age, he was almost 30.
Yeah.
Having no idea what was happening, thinking he was having a heart attack or something. Because that's kind of what it feels like if you've ever had one.
Yeah, and that's the goal we're trying to achieve is fight that stigma that was there when Kevin Love was probably in his 20s, which is that panic attacks don't happen, but panic attacks are not really a big deal, or panic attacks are something that you just need to get over, especially as men. So
Well, it is a big deal. But
it is a big deal. I'm saying the stigma before, probably when Kevin Love was in his 20s and before that, was that it doesn't matter and that over it and that.
Have you ever had a panic attack?
Yes,
Yeah?
definitely once or twice I have had a panic attack.
Oh, I've had many.
Yeah, no, I have not as many as you. But
Going into school, many. Going into work, if I hate the job, many.
yeah.
I can remember a few jobs I was working. I would set aside at least a half hour to park across the road and cry before my shift.
Man.
On some,
On some, I hate this job.
Dude, when I was a dishwasher, I would take at least a half hour, go park at the church, and stand there and like pray to the heavens.
Please
not
make this shift a little bit less terrible than the last one.
Please stop me from hating this job. Please find me a job I enjoy.
Yeah.
It was tough.
And it's in cases like that where you get fired or
I made it through.
you end up quitting, then it's like that was a blessing.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Sometimes getting fired is a blessing.
Sometimes
I'm still
it
in the
is.
middle of that.
And listen, let's hope that this one was.
Damn. Homie ripping off the label.
Yeah, no, the label's really pissing me off. I don't like that it's not really on here.
It's like wrapped around.
It's like so obviously wrapped around, although I know most are, but this one's just so obviously a silver can underneath.
Well, just leave it.
No. There.
Just leave it.
No. I know your OCD's not liking this.
No, not at all. It's too distracting. But I'm ready for that Musk versus Zuck fight.
Oh, that might be bigger than Khabib McGregor.
It might be bigger than Floyd Connor.
Yep. That's what I said. It is.
You said Khabib McGregor.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh.
You said...
Well, who you got, though? Who you got? Zuck or Musk?
If it's MMA...
Which it is, I think.
I don't know how many rounds it is. I don't know how long the rounds are. It's probably just going to be like 3.
Yeah.
And they're probably going to be 5.
Well, first of all, I want to see the weigh-in because I feel like Musk has got to be bigger than Zuck.
Musk is like anywhere between 195 and 210, I'm told.
Like, dude.
Like, I don't know why I say I'm told. Like, I'm in the boxing / fighting circle.
I've been on the
Or so I'm told. And my sources say that Zuck is about 150 to 160.
Listen, bro, Musk is built like one of those Tesla trucks.
Musk is 6'1".
He's built like one of them.
Zuck is 5'7". That's tough.
I just want to know, like, what is Musk trained in?
GSP.
Fair enough.
GSP is training him.
All right. Well, before GSP, was he... Because Zuck was like... He has a belt in something, doesn't he? He has a belt in...
I think he's a jiu-jitsu guy.
All right.
It's still kind of recent, but he's... You know, everyone who's talked about it says that he's pretty good, so...
This is going to be insane. Like, as if they do it in the Roman
Colosseum.
Yeah, so it's going to be outdoors?
That's going to be crazy.
It's going to be, like, outdoors in the blazing heat?
They're going to put a roof on the Coliseum.
No, they should do it midday, no roof.
Blazing heat.
Blazing heat. Sun beating down on Zuck's white ass
I want to see two sweaty billionaires duke it out.
Yeah, yeah. And then they're going to run it like WWE, and Bezos is just going to come out of nowhere and just, like, jump in and be like, watch out, watch out, watch out. Bezos comes out of nowhere.
And his name is Jeffrey Bezos.
Bill Gates comes out of nowhere, walks out.
Fucking Billy.
What do you think that...
Steve Ballmer pops out.
What do you think... Steve Ballmer. What do you think Elon Musk's walkout song is going to be?
I don't know, man.
I feel like it's going to be like Cotton Eye Joe or something. Zuck's walkout song is going to be like...
It's just going to be beeping.
It's not going to be any... No, because we
it's
know
that
Zuck...
song that's like... Do, 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 do,
Yeah.
do, do, do.
No, Zuck does not listen to music. He doesn't understand how it works.
Zuck listens when he goes to the gym. It's just people going... It's his he listens to podcasts where it's just silence.
Zuck listens to ASMR. No, Zuck is definitely one of those people though that just does not listen to any sort of music, doesn't have any headphones in, nothing. He just listens to the gym.
He listens to like Nyan Cat 10 hours.
Listens to what?
Nyan Cat.
What is Neon Cat?
Is it? No, it's Nyan. Is it Neon?
Bro. Like Nion? Nyan Cat?
Nyan.
What? That's what it is?
Nyan Cat.
I thought it was Neon Cat because that thing's like actually neon. He's like riding a rainbow or something. If we're thinking about the same
It
thing.
is riding a rainbow.
Yeah, it's Neon Cat.
It's Nyan.
No, it's not, man.
9 cat 10 hours. The comment. This new generations won't understand the joy this brings us.
Oh, it brought me a lot of joy.
How's this the top comment with? Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, that's what really matters.
bars.
Bars, man.
2 ads is killer. It really is.
It really is, man.
Get out of here, YouTube. You used to be good, YouTube, and I'll still watch you, even if you did 5 ads.
I know you're listening. I hate this so much. That's what Zuck listens to while I work.
This is Zuck in the gym.
Zuck hitting squats, listening to that.
He's battle ropes,
He was training.
hitting the heavy bag.
Bro, Zuck's gonna come out and just be jacked as like. What if I have not seen? I feel like the last time I actually saw anything of Zuck, the last time I saw him was when he was in his like court case.
Mark Thickerberg,
That's crazy.
Elon Thicks.
That's wild. The name does attribute to Elon much. Oh, he's built.
He's a unit.
He's built like a truck, like a
Well,
Tesla truck.
didn't someone in your family or that you know date
So,
Elon Musk? He didn't mention her in his book, but
yeah.
they dated apparently.
Wait, what? He mentioned her in his book?
He did. I said he didn't, but they.
Oh, he didn't.
They
Oh,
dated
okay.
apparently. I would have
Okay.
believed it more if it was in the
I
book.
was gonna say like, you know her name? No, but yeah, no.
That was one of my psych ward books. I read
Our
that.
church's choir director, her daughter dated Elon Musk in college, or when he went to Queens. She dated him, so she almost got that big bag.
That's a bag and a
Oh,
half.
that is a bag. But I don't know. Dating Elon Musk, I don't know. If you get married into that family, she would have been revealed to some very dark secrets, I'm
No,
sure.
homie works
cut contact
literally
with him on
22 hours a day.
that. Me with fantasy.
I mean, maybe he gives a shit.
Nick with fantasy.
Doesn't
this
have
year.
time.
That's literally you with fantasy.
I'm taking time away from fantasy.
That's you with
to
fantasy.
tend to relationships.
If you if you committed to fantasy this year, you would be on that type shit. Look at your Elon Musk book, bro.
For me, it's all or nothing,
What
dude.
did he say in that book? Did he give you the secrets to life?
Not really. It's just kind of an ego boost for him.
Oh, sick.
Like, I'm the shit.
This is all the stuff I did. This is all the money I made.
And
And
then
then
there's
how I
one-
made it.
Yeah, there's one thing about how he crashed his car after he started PayPal and shit, but other than that, nothing really honest.
I see. You
Yeah.
got the full Maze Runner series up there too. I
I
respect
do,
it.
in the right order.
Wait, Kill Order is like a prequel?
Yeah,
Oh, I see. Okay, it is in the right order then.
bro was gaslighting me about my own book.
I didn't gaslight you. I
Like,
just disagreed
no.
with you. I just disagreed with you. Do you
When
understand what gaslighting means?
No, I do.
Am I gaslighting you about the word gaslight?
Maybe.
Damn.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. The Snowman.
Oh, that they made that into a movie with Michael Fassbender.
I don't know who that is, but his name is awesome.
It's one of the dudes from X-Men. You know what you know Michael Fassbender.
No, I don't know him by name. He's not exactly a household name, but I'm sure I know him.
He
to see him.
is though. You
He
should know
be a
him.
household name.
He's
with a name like Michael Fassbender.
He's in Inglorious Bastards. You should know Michael Fassbender.
Me in 8th grade hockey, Fassbender. I was fast,
Fassbender.
but man, was I ever a bender.
You definitely know this guy.
I probably do, Nicholas, but
Okay, when you call me Nicholas, fuck off.
it's so patronizing. Yeah, I know that
Yeah,
guy. That's not the guy, or no,
he plays Magneto,
No, yeah, that's a different.
young Magneto.
Right, he plays Magneto. Yeah, and old Magneto.
No,
Oh, right, no.
not at
No,
all.
not old Magneto. Old Magneto's bald guy.
He's no
In the
that's
wheelchair, right?
Professor X, bro.
Oh, I don't know the X-Men. Like, I don't know. I've seen the movies, but I don't know what they're called, really.
Yeah, bro doesn't know his X-Man.
I just know that the X-Men movies rejuvenated my Jennifer Lawrence crush. That's all I know.
That was when
I kind of forgot about Jennifer Lawrence for a while, and then I watched the X-Men movies. I was like, wow.
that was when she was basically naked.
Well, maybe that contributed to it.
That probably contributed.
Yeah, I don't know.
All I know is she has a nude scene in her newest movie.
All right, man.
No hard feelings. I
Like-
don't know. I don't know.
Oh,
how
that's the one. That's the one where she tries to like hit on this guy that's like asexual, basically, right?
what?
Isn't there some movie coming out where she's like tasked like with the job of like trying to get this guy to like have sex, and he's basically asexual.
What happens is she's an Uber driver. She loses her car. She somehow meets this rich family who agrees to give her a car if she dates their son that they think hasn't matured enough.
Oh, okay. I see.
And so it's basically this girl that's too old for this young guy, kind of, teaching him
How young?
about sexuality and relationships.
Okay.
And it's made into a comedy.
Okay, I see.
Bro, sitting up. We ain't never been this close.
Oh, we've been this close before.
Oh, I'm going to back away here.
Yeah, back away, man.
Backing out in the chair.
Yeah, be scared. That's what I thought.
Bro doesn't even know about the slushy game. The double gulp cup.
In the double gulp slushy with the double gulp cup. There should be 2 cups.
2 gulps.
2 gulps with 2 cups. You've had 1 gulp before. Now imagine 2 of them.
One guy, 2 gulps.
One man, 2 gulps.
2 gulps, 1 guy.
Saskatchewan is our name.
Wait, well, how does it go?
Okay, so this is
Rough Riders?
my dad, who is one of my favorite characters in my life.
He's quite the character.
He's an unbelievable
He's got
character.
quite a few theme songs for things.
He does have quite a few theme songs.
Is this a legit song, though?
Oh, it's real. Oh, it's real. They really do sing it.
Sing
at
it
games.
for the people.
So for those of you that don't know the CFL, which fair enough. Actually.
Yeah,
You know,
it's
you
pretty
don't
under
know
the radar.
CFL. It's pretty under the radar, but the rules are good. I will stand by that. They have better rules than the NFL. The team in Saskatchewan, the Saskatchewan Rough Riders,
Which is a very pause name.
no, it's not.
Rough Rider?
Oh.
Pause.
They ride rough.
Bro tried to argue and instantly realized.
I didn't even-
instantly just was like, oh, fuck
And
yeah.
then I analyzed the name for 2 seconds.
Bro thought about it and went, oh, yeah,
Listen,
it's actually
bro.
the most sus name in
Listen,
all
bro,
of
they
the...
ride rough out there, right?
Wow.
But so the theme song for the Saskatchewan Rough Riders. Keep in mind that their color is green. So,
The song does say
the
that.
song says it, but I just want to preface this with their logo is green. So, yeah, no, the song goes. My dad pulled up to the house today singing it. I don't even know why.
The game
Oh,
is...
we were just throwing the football. That's why.
Yeah,
Okay.
the game is football. Football is our
no, man,
game.
you're messing it up, all right? You're
Okay.
messing it up, all right? Okay. Green is the color. Football is the game. Sasquatch is the animal that's not real and is mythological. No, I forget how the rest of it goes. That leads up to the part where they just say,
Green is the color. Football is the game. Saskatchewan Rough Riders is our name.
Like they try to fit like
They fit so much syllables
They-
into
so
that
much
last
syllables.
line.
they fit like 8 syllables.
Saskatchewan Rough Riders is our name.
Saskatchewan Rough Riders is our name. But there's stuff in the middle too that I will look up later. But I'll look it
Yeah,
up now.
Saskatchewan has to be the most botched province name.
Hey, bro.
Saskatchewan.
I was at the thrift store today and I saw a shirt that was repping Saskatchewan. I almost bought it.
You should have.
It was like Saskatchewan, like land of the. It wasn't land of the free. But
Land of the Flat.
Shut up, man.
It
It's
is-
disrespectful. No, it's something about like.
I'm not disrespecting when I'm simply stating a fact
I
about
don't
the
know, man.
landscape of your former province.
Yeah, but you said it all rude and stuff.
Oh,
Alright,
it was meant to be rude.
It's something about I don't know. Something about like the sunlight or like the. It's a pretty goofy chant, but I don't see any other CFL teams with like a actual chant. So I don't want to hear.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of
Oh,
Googling.
the Rough Riders playing the Elks tomorrow. It's already over.
Yeah, that's already a dub. The
It's
Elks
a
are
dub.
terrible. Here's a question that's more important than anything Rough Rider related.
This is goofy. Hold on.
He's gonna play it.
What really matters is making a difference.
Real. So thankful.
Put it
so thankful.
right up the mic.
Winning is our aim. Okay, there's another verse, but we don't need to.
Why
hear
does it sound
I
pre-Civil
just
War?
want- this is
like
a 2-minute-long chant. I just want you to know. That's how they do it out in Rough Rider Nation.
that
all right?
song just feels racist. Like
What? How does it feel racist?
it feels like it was made at a time where racism was accepted.
Yeah, the flutes in the
It's a
background.
bit
That,
dated.
the flutes in the background that are not metal. They're like wooden flutes that they're playing.
Yeah.
Like this is no. You know they get racist
Yeah.
over there.
I
100%.
don't know.
They don't. No. But Saskatchewan is not known for their racism. Let's not get that out there.
I
But
don't know if they're known for their diversity either, but
no, Saskatchewan is it's a province. But
it exists right between Quebec.
but you know what? The Rough Riders' aim is to win, though.
No, it's right between Toba.
Winning is their aim. Yeah, you don't. How does it feel to not know the geography of our nation? How
No,
does that feel?
it's Toba,
yeah.
and then Sketch,
Yep.
then Berta, and then BC, British Columbia,
Colombia.
and then up top are the friggin' provinces and the
All right,
territories.
don't say friggin' before you put that.
The friggin' territories.
All right, so what are they ordered in?
I don't. Northwest Territories.
Get a grip, man. Honestly, like get a grip.
Yukon.
I think you already have it wrong. Yukon's in the middle.
Is it?
Actually, no. I think you might be right. I think it's Northwest Territories, Yukon, and then Nunavut. left to
Yeah.
right. Hey, man. All
My
right.
brother's in Whitehorse. Okay.
Cap.
He is.
No, he's not.
He is.
He's in BC.
No, he's in Whitehorse.
Oh, okay.
That man's always moving.
Yeah, he really is moving around.
He's big money moves. Well, not
Big
big money, but
Oh,
moves.
oh,
Moves.
slight diss.
Not a diss. Man's never been a bag chaser.
Fair enough.
He is an experience chaser.
Fair enough.
But speaking of experiences, tell me about your favorite popsicle. I know that's not what you're expecting me to say.
really not what I was expecting to say.
No, like you could go anything from like SpongeBob to
This
like
guy thinks I don't have an answer.
Cosmo
already
Pop.
ready. Like
what is it?
I know you've had a clone before.
Oh,
like,
cyclones are unanimous for me.
don't get me started on cyclones, bro. Like,
that flavor spiral with the
Why are they-
soft in the middle.
like how are they so soft and
it's
chewy?
so gooey and
They're
sour.
Yeah, they're so gooey and soft.
And they're not too big. Like you can fit the whole thing in your mouth,
And, and gooey.
but it's also mad soft. So you
Yeah,
can
they're
just
very gooey.
bite
though.
right into it,
Gooey and soft.
like sorbet.
Yeah, not too big, not too small, and gooey and
Just
soft.
gooey enough.
Yeah.
Malleable.
We're talking about cyclones.
malleable to your throat.
Watch your mouth, man. Like,
Oh, I'll watch your mouth.
oh my. What?
No, that took a turn in one sentence.
Get a grip, man. You have actual like problems.
No, but like, would you fuck with a SpongeBob popsicle though?
Yeah, I'd frick with a SpongeBob popsicle. I've had a few SpongeBob popsicles.
Oh,
in my day.
I want a Spider-Man popsicle. I've been on a Spider-Man like
They have Spidey
phase.
popsicles.
Yeah.
No, I've definitely had.
The popsicle made it into Across the Spider-Verse.
I like SpongeBob popsicles though, but every time I open one, it's like a mangled version of SpongeBob.
That's
Like,
the best part is he looks
I actually
like
have a picture in my phone
you-
of one of the SpongeBob popsicles that I got, and it was like, man, his face was just they did him dirty. Like I don't think I've ever seen. There are times in the SpongeBob universe where they have edited his face, and like when he gets like angry or like stressed or something, they
Into
always
the-
make his face like warped.
into the Spongeverse.
Yeah, don't ever say some goofy shit.
The
like that
Spongerverse.
ever again. But hold on, let me find it.
Across the Spongeverse.
Across the Spongeverse. Like what is that? Oh wait, no, this is a minion.
Bro got a minion.
Oh, I was
on.
so confused. I was like, what? That's whack. Who's in
No.
the back there?
Damn, that's
Why is it? It's so yellow. Even the foam is yellow.
it's
Like,
foul.
Oh, it's disgusting.
Green is the color. Football is the game. Saskatchewan Rough Riders is our name.
Saskatchewan Rough Riders is our name.
Saskatchewan Rough Riders is our name.
Saskatchewan Rough Riders is our
Like,
name.
you never get the syllables the same.
So can I ask a question as to why you have just like a random sushi menu in front of your Jordan magazine? You've had that there for like a really long time.
It's-
Like, I've looked at that for years.
You've wanted to get the 46-piece roll platter for a while.
Listen, I've been wanting to spend $42 on 46 pieces of sushi for years.
Well, sadly, you cannot. This is in memory of
Why does it say part 1 and part 2? Like I'm gonna do them back to back.
like you did. You had you had part 1 last time. Get
It
ready
literally
for
says
part 2.
Part 1, 30-piece roll.
Part 2, 46-piece roll.
Like, what?
It gets bigger. It gets better.
The price difference is also pretty crazy. Actually, no, it's not. Never mind. That makes sense. But yeah, the part 1, part 2. Yeah,
oh,
no,
that
I'm just
one's
gonna-
way better.
I'm just gonna eat them consecutively. What's it better?
We're
that-
too comfortable.
That tastes like it actually has flavor to it. too.
Yeah, it's like
This just-
coffee almost.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. It's like that's
It's
actually really good. I like that.
I like that one.
One.
This is Bigfoot Buck. This is a very Nick Can, very mountainous.
Have you ever climbed up a mountain though?
I'm working on it.
Don't say you're working on it.
I've hiked.
I've climbed up a mountain.
To the top.
Swear.
I mean, I took a gondola up one.
Doesn't count.
What mountain did you climb?
I don't know. It was a long time ago. I climbed it wasn't like a crazy mountain. Like I'm not climbing Jaro or anything.
I'm trying to climb a big one.
I eventually would like to climb a big one.
I'd love to climb Everest one day, but it's like too touristy and expensive
and deadly.
I don't care about that.
All right, man.
You get a good Sherpa, you're all right.
What's that?
They know what they're doing.
What's a Sherpa?
It's like a local who knows the
It really
route.
sucks that they called them Sherpas.
I don't know. That's what they call them.
Why couldn't they have called them like mountain wizards or something?
Mountain wizard. Like Mountain Yoda.
Go see our mountain wizard. He lives in the house over there.
Your mountain guide.
I am mountain guide.
I
am Khabib.
No,
I am Habib.
He's like,
we are all Khabib.
I do not worry. I am mountain guy.
I fight bear.
I have bread and water.
I have bread and water. I fight bear halfway through.
I climb this mountain and fight 3 bears on my way.
I am mountain guy.
I fought first bear, killed bear, and then said, I'm going to continue.
That makes me want to watch the Joseph Vincent Khabib documentary.
Yeah, it makes me want to watch it too.
Joseph Vincent is the GOAT of homemade sports documentaries.
I mean, no one does it like Joseph Vincent.
No one does it like Joseph Vincent.
No one does it like that guy.
No, his intros were crazy. And if it wasn't for Joseph Vincent, I don't know if I would have made it through my 17 consecutive day hospital stay.
I like that he just made his generic ass name sound like really cool.
And it was his channel.
That's his channel name. It's
Joseph Vincent.
Like that's sick.
No one does it like Joseph Vincent.
It's also crazy that there's an NBA player that just got signed to the Lakers. His name is Gabe Vincent. Like
Gabe Vincent.
Bro's name is Gabe.
He's the second greatest Vincent behind Joseph Vincent.
Facts.
What's your favorite Joseph Vincent doc?
Butterbean.
Butterbean?
Butterbean.
The GSP one's my favorite.
I'm just talking, bro.
I love GSP.
I just love Butterbean.
I don't think I finished the Butterbean one.
Disrespectful, bro.
I'll disrespect Butterbean.
Man, you need to change your
Tone?
priorities and your tone, actually. Yeah,
You need to change your attitude.
Listen, man.
I was an early fan.
Listen, I'm an OG. All right?
No, wouldn't that be funny that there's like 8 people that listen to the podcast and one of them's like
Jason
one of
Tatum.
them's like Damian Lillard. Just listens. He's like, one day he's like, honestly, I'm a big fan of the 6-Man podcast.
Damn, man.
Who would be a fan?
Jamal.
I feel like Podcast P would.
Podcast. I bet his co-host would.
Nah, if I gotta listen to them talk about, oh, yo, what'd you get on Prize Picks?
Yo, it's always this guy too.
And he's like, oh, you know I always winning that money, y'all.
Guys, it's baseball season. I know basketball and football are off, but it's baseball season.
And you could still win big money on Prize Picks.
Like, bro, if I'm gonna pick something, it's not Prize Picks.
No, and they're like, and you get up to $100 deposit match. That means if you deposit $50, Prize Picks will give you $50.
Wait, that's the deal?
Yeah.
Might have to invest in some Prize Picks.
Prize
I never
Picks.
listened to the whole ad. Hold on.
Yeah,
now.
bro never made it to the end.
No, that's crazy. DraftKings has a crazy
They're
deal
like,
too, but
they're so
we're not
comfortable.
endorsing.
It's like, it makes me uncomfortable. It's like, you guys are so charismatic and like vibrant in your personality. It's like, it's almost off-putting.
It is kind of.
It's
It
like,
just also feels very scripted.
it's like anti-Tommy Alter. Like, Tommy Alter is so, like, he looks like every episode like he's blazed.
Yeah, he kind of does.
He's like always sitting back and he such a goof.
he is a goofy.
But
guy.
I know he's probably the one who edits.
Oh, he definitely is.
Yeah.
The one that edits. Yeah.
No, but there's this one, like, at the end of JJ Redick's YouTube videos now, it'd be like, thanks for watching this. We hope you had fun. We hope you laughed. And then he does this really uncomfortable forced laugh every time.
Oh yeah.
It's so cringy. JJ, your videos are so good.
Why are you trying to?
Why
now
you-
I don't want to laugh at your videos.
No. I'm gonna find one. I'm gonna show you because it is uncomfortable. I know it was. Here it is.
We hope you laughed. We hope you had fun with us.
Oh, I had to do a close up too. Like,
JJ.
let's just get a close up of his face while he
The-
fake laugh.
I can't even. It's like a long laugh,
Oh man,
bro. No,
he's literally pushing out the laugh.
He laughed like a 14-year-old vape kid.
Yep.
There's a lot of things I'm happy about, but
That's nice to hear.
The
man.
top of my list might be that I don't have a vape.
I have never owned a vape, and I never will own.
I owned one for about 3 days.
Man, was it given to you, or did you buy it?
It was
and
given
throw
to
it
me, and I kept it while I was trying to flip it.
out?
And
Okay.
in those 3 days, kept hitting it.
But you did flip it.
I learned in those 3 days that I should never own a vape because I liked having it, which was,
Oh, I'm sure you did.
oh, I did. You know me, I have an addictive personality.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if there's anything that's addictive,
It's a vape.
it is a vaporized nicotine machine.
No, but I used to be the guy who didn't have one but would hit his friends, and I'm like, no, I can't even do that anymore.
Oh, I did that too.
Yeah.
I did that too for a while, and then
That
I
was-
stopped.
That was a high school practice, but now when my friends hit it, I'm just like, no, I'm good. Even if I drink, even if I do anything else, I'm like, no.
Bro, they started to make me like feel gross.
Yeah, no, never do I hit a vape now and feel good.
Oh, I don't.
If you do,
I
you're
did for a little
probab-
while.
if you do, you're probably lying to yourself, but props to you. Like, whatever makes you happy. For some people, especially in the restaurant industry, I know they're so stressed, like going out and having a cigarette or like a, something. It definitely helps with that. But,
Yeah, no, if you work in a restaurant, you will develop a cigarette habit. It's basically.
oh, it's
yeah,
inevitable, I
it
feel
is
like.
inevitable.
But also, your smoke breaks are your, like, break breaks.
You were like 2 shifts away at your dish job from developing a cigarette habit.
Not at all. I mean, I'll admit I had a few vape hits, but nothing like a good blue freeze or mango.
Speaking of blue freeze,
Bro, about to have a blue slush.
I know that slush has been here for a bit, and
You know
I
it
don't know
has.
if Nate has put it in the freezer. So
But we're about at that point. We're good to wrap up here. But yeah, this is me officially announcing my retirement from Fantasy League, both basketball and football. You guys won't be able to take the belt.
don't look at me, bro.
I'm looking at you.
Don't make eye contact with
You
me.
guys won't be able to take the belt from me.
First of all, don't ever say.
But if you win, I'll come back to defend it.
Who are you giving the belt to, man?
No, it's just vacant.
Don't give anyone the belt. All right,
You'll be the number one contender. You won't be the undisputed.
that's giving someone the belt.
On that note, we'll fade.
We'll fade.